think a lot of the people that live here enjoy the outdoors. So some like the quad, snowmobile. Is the fact that this was a logging area, so it has been supply of firewood, fence posts, blueberries, because we have a lot of people in summertime come out here to pick the berries, the mushrooms, and it's a number of berries. It's not only blueberries, it's from choke cherries to whatever, and then also it's an area where you can still get firewood and so forth from this area. The community is expanded. They've created a number of subdivisions in the area, which previously we never had. It was just what was the community is what there was. It wasn't. There was no expansion before, and the roads have changed now that over the years, and it's easier to get out of the area than it was previously. Well, Woodridge, it was the same as Sandilands. It was along the railway tracks. They settled there. Woodridge at one time had actually a cheese factory in the community. It's the same. It was the logging industry that supported, and then Woodridge had a little bit more open land, so there was a little bit more farming in the area. Then CN was at one time was a big that people worked for CN and had the ability to work, but once they became more mechanized, they lost all that. They have a number of people that come out for the weekends. They have a lot of cottage people that come. You're still not far from the city. You're not far from Steinbach. You have the ability to work and still travel home, and a lot of the people like the outdoors, and they.
So Corey Jackson, I'm a resident here of Woodridge. I've lived here a short 6 years. My husband and I retired here 7 years ago, and a year into our retirement we were looking for something a little bit more rural, a little bit more country, and we landed in Woodridge, and like I say, that was 6 years ago. Well, there's a real mixed bag, and a lot of it revolves around the community center. So I'm actually involved with the community center. I sit on the board as the vice president and acting treasurer, and like I say, everything that I've been involved with that has a real positive impact on the community is tied to the community center. So we also have things like our senior congregate meal program. We have our annual summer fun on the ridge, which is a family-focused summer event. We have our Citizens on Patrol program, our Piney Emergency Assistance Team. We also have a welcome wagon program. And then we also have fundraisers that we do through the year. So those are just some of the events that I've been involved with as a volunteer. First and foremost, I'm a firm believer in giving back and doing good within your community and doing it for the greater good. Being involved with things that have a positive change or positive impact of a lot of what I do as a volunteer, that's one of the reasons we do the work we do. It's a great way of meeting people. Again, having been relatively new to Woodridge, when I got involved with the volunteer, it really gave me an opportunity to meet people I wouldn't otherwise have the chance to meet. Well, I think with a lot of rural communities, volunteers are the backbone of the community. Our community center is the hub of what we do outside of our homes. So we have things like fall suppers. I've mentioned our summer family-focused event that we hold every year. So volunteering is really important, because otherwise, like I say, we wouldn't probably do much of what we do through the community center. We have no paid staff, right? So we rely on volunteers. I think volunteers are sometimes underappreciated.
A lot of the people come out, there's a campground there, people come out, snowmobile, the trail system runs through Woodridge. They have the quadding, there's a trail that runs into Woodridge, so it's an attraction. I would say based a lot on the tourism now, and then it's grown because of the expansion of subdivisions in here. We're close to 2 lakes in the area. The one at you can go to, well, more than that. You've got Moose Lake, you've got Lake of the Woods, and you got White Mount Lake. So there's fishing, and there's a lot of things that individuals can do out in this area. If you like the outdoors, it's a great place to live.